Welcome to Channel AMAC, your insight to the Australian visa system. Good day everyone, my name is Carl Yang, your online YouTube visa consultant. Are you interested to migrate to Australia? Why don't you consider to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell on the side, so once by all the updates and news, you'll be the first one getting all the insight. Alright, today's video I will follow up from the video I have done and published yesterday. Now I've got some viewers, obviously a lot of people have been talking about the international education sector, and should I really consider to study abroad in Australia or perhaps somewhere else. So I would like to follow up with the answering on that one there, because obviously a lot of people don't want to jeopardize their, first of all, their time and their money, throw something that looks like the likelihood of getting approval is really low. Now we need to understand first thing that obviously all the viewers will understand what country of passport that you hold and the level of the country of passport that you're currently at in the immigration system. Whilst you understand that, obviously then the choices that you should make towards choosing a study program, they will be vital. For example, if the country of passport level is number 3 and then you somehow to choose another private vet courses under level 3 as well, then obviously you're throwing yourself into a bin straight away, because all that will be really wasted. If your country of passport level is 3, you best to actually pick a program that is in level 1, otherwise or your institution that is categorized as a level 1. Otherwise they basically stand really no chance. So people ask, what if my country of passport 3, if I choose a level 2 institution for study? Well, yes, the likelihood for the approval rate will be a little bit more than what we had compared with level 3 and level 3. However, I will probably still choose level 1. So it comes back to the root here is, obviously choosing a level 1 institution will be the best scenario for you to actually study abroad, and then considering what other country of passport. Now if your country of passport is level 1, then picking on a level 3, there will still be a success rate, but the refusal rate is obviously higher than choosing an institution that is a level 2 or level 1. So that is how the game is actually played. So you really need to consider all that background before you're making your choice for study abroad in Australia in 2024 and the upcoming future as well. Now let's jump into a news that that was published yesterday from Financial Review again. That's not much of news, it's pretty repeating, but we can see the commitment of the government, of the current Labour government, that they are determined to have record post-pandemic immigration. So again, the government of Australia have that commitment to actually cut down the quota is going to be used for permanent residency and also for the temporary migration as well, just to ease the inflation issue and also the housing crisis. Now you can Google and search this article and go through it. It's basically a repeat of what we have discussed in my previous video, but what I wanted to talk more this part is where, if to compare in 2024 and obviously coming 2025, this phenomenon, a post-pandemic phenomenon, is not just happening in Australia. Everybody needs to know that it's happening in New Zealand, it's happening in Canada, it's happening in Europe and also UK. So you can actually see the trend of all this so-called immigration prioritized nations, that they are actually setting a new policy to actually reduce the migrant intake. For example, a couple of weeks ago, New Zealand had decided to cut their immigration number as well. So was Canada. Canada took the place, I think, just right before or right after that Australia made the decision, they also cut about 1/3 of the international student number as well, and so as UK. Again, you can see international education is actually a very profitable industry. Now, when a government is actually cutting their profit pipelines, that basically saying something is really going really bad on the other side of the phenomenon. So, for example, that's all the inflation, they could not keep it down, and the housing crisis is continuing to go on. And from my knowledge, that UK and Canada is actually suffering much more than what Australia is actually doing. So in compare, because all these nations are actually raising the bars, and also I noticed that all the universities around the world, so New Zealand, Canada, US, and UK, they all have raised the prerequisite criteria for all the international students. For example, in the English proficiency, numbers of university in UK require IELTS 8, so as numbers of university in Canada. Now, so far, Australia hasn't really raised the bar onto that level as of yet. So in compare, Australia is still a better match and better choice in compared to picking up Canada, US or UK as a study. And also, if you are a young family, or you're looking towards to have a young family, Australia will still consider a better place to actually be there, to actually get your employments, the income minus all the expenses plus the tax. It's still a better living environment compared to US, UK, and Canada at this point in time. And it's close to Asia, where a lot of activities are happening. So even if you got your residency or passport, for example, for Australia, you may still consider to fly in and out to all other places for your employment future as well. So again, I think personally, Australia will still be a better place in compared to all the other places. Now, obviously, some may argue some job opportunity in UK and USA is still better. Yes, I don't have any disagreement on that one there. However, in comparison, we're talking about the average and how people can actually start from the bottom. Australia will still be a better place to go. Anyway, should you have more question query, more than welcome to leave comment right down below, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.